All right, I'm joined now in San Diego. I'm not in San Diego, but the open water swim team is, and they're headed to Rio tomorrow. We have Sean Ryan, Haley Anderson, and Coach Catherine. Hi, you guys.
Hey,
Hey.
How's things
Hi,
going
how
in
are you?
San Diego?
It's going really well. We're getting really excited. It's fun to watch the pool swimmers
I know.
get up and race, and we're excited to leave tomorrow.
I,
yeah, really just excited to get down to Rio and watch in person, and been watching NBC on tape delay, of course.
I know, right?
But it'd be good to see it all live in Rio.
Oh, I love it. So I know that you guys were in San Antonio for some training camp, and I don't think a lot of people know that your guys' the open water starts a couple days after swimming. So what was it like for you guys to be a part of this team? Because you're obviously such an integral part of it. But I don't know how often we do our training camps together. So like, what was the team dynamic like in San Antonio? It looked fun through social media.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun to be a part of like a bigger team because like we're used to really small trips with
Yeah.
open water where it's normally just 8 swimmers. So it's fun to be a part of like a really big group and really get that big Olympic team experience in San Antonio. And then it's also since they're swimming before us and they're focused on different things, it's nice to come to our own training camp and focus on what we need
Yeah.
to do in order to be ready. So, but it's really fun. It was a great group. Everyone's beyond nice. It was really fun to be a part of.
Yeah, and I don't think, I mean, you guys know all of them. You've all been on teams with them.
Yeah,
And I mean, I know there's so many rookies and a lot of new faces and stuff, but I don't think a lot of people realize just how meshed these teams really are, even though they don't compete at the same time.
Yeah.
yeah, and it was really cool in San Antonio too to have some time to really get to know the pool athletes a lot more
Yeah.
because when we go to World Champs, open water is first, so we
Yeah.
never get to see all of the pool athletes. So having the chance to really spend time with them in an environment that wasn't a competition was really cool to get to know everybody, hang out,
Yeah.
and
I love
just
that.
know everybody better.
So, Haley, you touched on how kind of there's differences, obviously, between training in a pool versus training in
Yeah.
open water. So, what are some of the things that you're refining now that you're just as part of the open water team?
Um, well, down in San Diego, we get to do a few ocean swims, so
Yeah.
that's always fun. But I mean, I train like a distance freestyler, so
Yeah.
it's actually really fun to be in San Antonio to train with Katie Ledecky and Leah. They obviously have a lot more speed than me, so
You have
that's
so much
okay.
speed. Oh,
Okay,
please.
well,
I've
compared
trained
to
with you.
them, but it is fun to be here and do specific things that we need to do to get ready,
Yeah.
So a few ocean swims,
Yeah.
San Diego kind of mimics Rio a little bit. So we got some ocean swims in that are
I love
going to
it.
be, and the water here was low 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty close to what Rio is going to be like. So it was nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Caught some waves.
Ooh, you did catch
That's
some.
always fun.
Okay, so I know for me, watching open water, there's so many different things that take place throughout the race. I mean, there's changes, there's the finish, and the dive is really important. Can you kind of just talk and educate me in some ways as well, like what the dive and the finish and really kind of take us through an open water race?
Yeah, so really it's
Rookie
all
over here.
about build to the finish. The finish, like the dive, sometimes people wait 5 seconds after the horn to actually dive in.
Really?
Just to, yeah, just to like, just sort of chill at the back of the pack and then just
Weird.
build and build and build.
Okay.
Because open water races are pretty much always come down to the touch.
Yeah.
Always.
Sometimes you get big breakaways, but more often than not, it's a photo finish. So it's all about saving up the energy for that final sprint and just beating the person next to you.
I love it.
Yeah. It's all about positioning yourself to be where you want to be the last lap. So like the last 1,000 meters, it's all about positioning yourself to get to the spot you want for that last stretch.
That's awesome. So I know that both of you have really incredible careers in the pool. What led you to swim or test, I guess, the water in open water? What was that transition like for both of you? Because I know you still both do both now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've sort of been doing open water and pool at the same time throughout my career.
Yeah.
I actually made the national team for the first time in 2008 in open water. I got fifth at open water nationals that year.
Awesome.
So it's been a simultaneous career for me. A lot through the past quad, I've qualified for world champs or pan packs
Yeah.
every year. So just that since open water happens earlier in the season, that's led me to focus more on open water. And as I got a little bit more experience and a little better positive feedback, focused on that and wound up making the Olympic team. So the last year has been all open water.
So cool. What about you, Haley?
So I made my first world championship team and my first junior team, then world championship team in the pool. And then once I went to college, Catherine Vogt, she made me do it.
I have questions. I have some questions for the two of you after this.
Yeah, so she made me do the open water select camp in Long Beach in 2010, and then I did open water nationals that was connected to that. And so after my first 10K nationals, I qualified for world championships in the 25K. So my second open water race ever was a 25K. So not the route that is probably smartest, but now 10K seem really short compared to that. So I kind of
What a treat. And how long does a 10K last?
2 hours.
It's really short.
Really short.
You guys,
Actually, this is a fun fact. Both Sean and Haley's first race at a world championship was the 25K. So
Oh
I
my
think it
gosh.
inspired them to focus then on the 10K.
I love it.
Jordan too.
And Jordan
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well,
in a 10K, so we don't have to do the 25K.
you're like, yeah, about that. Well, we are so excited, and we're going to be cheering you guys on the whole way. But yeah, we're going to watch for you and safe travels tomorrow to Rio.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ari.
We all know that swimming is the funnest sport, and now it's easier than ever to get involved. All you have to do to find a local swim club is go to swimtoday.org, type in your zip code, and all of the swim clubs in your area will pop up. So find the one nearest you, go and post on social media. Use hashtag SwimUnited. Tell us about all the friends you're meeting, the strokes that you're learning. It's easier than ever. Hope to see you in the pool.